Hello everyone, welcome to Non-Hollywood. Today we're ranking top 10 Chinese movies in the modern times. By the way, if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing us. Also, don't forget to comment down below and tell us what topic we should cover next. Man of Tai Chi. Directed and starring Keanu Reeves himself, this film is a joint Chinese-American production. And if Keanu Reeves is in a film, you already know the action's going to be crazy. Now add Uwais to the mix. The story follows a young martial artist who wants to prove his combat skills. He accepts an opportunity from a rich man to participate in an underground fighting tournament. Now, he must face one deadly opponent after another to prove his worth. The story may be simple, but the action is on another level. It's available in multiple languages, including English, and you can watch it on Prime Video.
Says he's dark. That's what I want. Me a life.
Line Walker. This film is filled with twists and turns. The story follows 5 undercover cops who are sent on a mission to uncover a criminal syndicate. But strangely, their records are destroyed in the police database, and their handler goes missing. Now, no one knows their identities, not even the cops themselves. After a while, the Criminal Intelligence Bureau starts receiving encrypted messages, suggesting that some of them might still be alive. But chaos erupts inside the bureau. No one knows who's working for them and who's working against them. In this chaos, our lead must complete the mission. It's a slick undercover action thriller, and it's available on Netflix. The Last Tycoon. Set in 1930s Shanghai. The Last Tycoon is about the journey of Jing, a man who rises from poverty to become one of the most powerful crime bosses. The story focuses on his rise and fall. Jing starts as a normal fruit vendor, but due to a twist of fate, he's pushed into the criminal underworld, which leads him to one of the highest positions in Shanghai's crime empire. Things take a dramatic turn when Japan invades China. Jing is torn between loyalty to his country, his criminal empire, and the woman he loves. He uses all his power and influence to fight against the Japanese empire. The film isn't just a gangster story. It's a mix of war, politics, and sacrifice. Operation Mekong. Inspired by real-life events from 2011, the film tells the story of a tragic incident where 13 Chinese crew members were killed by a drug cartel on the Mekong River. In response, the Chinese government launches a joint operation with neighboring countries to hunt down the drug lords. The film follows the Chinese special ops team as they navigate through jungles and deadly waters, facing deadly ambushes and brutal gunfights along the way. A high-octane realistic action thriller available on Prime Video and Disney+. Raging Fire. If you're looking for cop versus bad guy stories, then Raging Fire is for you. An honest senior police officer, Chong, a man of integrity and justice, faces a deadly enemy from his past. One day, during a major operation, a violent gang ambushes his team, leading to several police deaths. The shocking part? The gang's leader turns out to be Chong's former colleague, who was sent to prison years ago because of Chong's testimony. Burning with revenge, he gathers a group of ex-cops who were wronged by the system to go up against the police and make Chung suffer. What follows is explosions, car chases, and brutal hand-to-hand combat. A perfect watch for action fans. Kung Fu Killer. This film, also known as Kung Fu Jungle on some sites, follows Hahumo, a martial arts teacher and former police academy instructor, who is now serving time in prison for accidentally killing a man during a duel. Meanwhile, a mysterious serial killer begins targeting top martial arts masters across Hong Kong. Hahumo offers to help the police catch the killer in exchange for his freedom. Story-wise, it may sound simple, but the action is next level. This film reminds us classic martial arts cinema. Highly recommended. It's available on Prime Video. Cliff Walkers. This spy action thriller is set in the 1930s, during the time of Japan's occupation of northern China. The film follows 4 Chinese agents assigned to a secret mission to rescue a surviving witness from a Japanese human experimentation camp and bring that witness before the international media. But their mission is compromised due to betrayal. The mission details are exposed to Japanese, and now the Japanese secret police are waiting for the agents to make a move. These agents must navigate through dangers, betrayal, and enemy cornering from all sides. How did they complete their mission forms the core of the story. This film is available on Prime Video. SPL2, also known as Killzone 2, this film is the spiritual sequel to Killzone 1, featuring a fresh story and cast. It stars legendary action icons Donnie Yen and Jing. The story follows an undercover cop and a prison guard whose lives collide in unexpected ways. The undercover cop, Kit, works inside a crime syndicate involved in organ trafficking. But when the syndicate discovers his true identity, they send him to a Thai prison under a false name, cutting him off completely from his superiors and the outside world. On the other hand, we have a prison guard played by Donnie Yen, who has a daughter in desperate need of a bone marrow transplant to survive. With time running out, the guard finds that Kit's bone marrow matches his daughter's. But soon he discovers that the prison itself is secretly run by the same syndicate that Kit was investigating, illegally harvesting organs from inmates. When the syndicate targets Kit next, Donnie Yen steps in and teams up with him to fight back. This film is a feast for action fans, with Donnie Yen and Jing sharing the screen in explosive combat. It's also available in English. Dragon. The film stars Donnie Yen, and when Donnie Yen's in a film, you know the action's going to be amazing. The story follows Liu, a peaceful man living with his wife and children in a quiet village. But his peace is shattered when he kills 2 criminals during a robbery attempt. A detective investigating the case begins to suspect Liu's story. In truth, Liu is a former member of a deadly martial arts gang. While Liu tries to leave his past behind and live peacefully, the gang's leader comes after him, forcing Liu to fight again to protect his family. This film is a martial arts delight, with stunning fight choreography and dangerous stunts. A must-watch. Twilight of the Warriors.
Hello.
Even though this film is a gangster story, its primary focus is action. Set in 1980s Hong Kong, the story takes us into a lawless world, a city within walls, a maze of tightly packed residential blocks used as a haven by criminals. When Chan, a young refugee, crosses a powerful crime boss, he's forced to take refuge inside the walled city, working under Cyclone, the man who rules it. But as Chan rises through the ranks, his true identity is revealed, and what follows is an explosive clash of loyalty, survival, and brutal hand-to-hand combat, filled with gang rivalries, intense martial arts sequences, and gritty Hong Kong energy. This one is a visual and action-packed treat. This film is available on Prime Video. If you like our video, consider subscribing us. We will bring you all the latest movie suggestions from across the world.